I do love pancakes, though. All right, I'm so excited for a next comic. He's killing it all over town. He has a show at Suki's once tomorrow, Mega Suki's. Make some noise right now for the hilarious Brendan Creecy.
Got a lot of bands, got a lot of Chanel on me. I gotta cut myself off. I gotta cut.
Yeah, give it up for Hewitt. All right. I'm a proud sad boy. Where my sad's at? This is Portland, yeah. Yeah, I'm a proud sad boy, not to be confused with a sad proud boy. They should be sad. They should also go fuck themselves. Yeah. So yeah, I got diagnosed with depression when I was 12. I know that sounds super young, but it was 1992. I was listening to a lot of Guns N' Roses, and I was writing the lyrics in my Trapper Keeper, and my mom found it, and she was like, oh no, my son is trapped in the cold November rain. Better lock him up. Thankfully, my dad swooped in and was like, slow your roll, Gail, let's just get him some therapy. It's a lot cheaper. Less traumatizing than the psych ward. He was right. Yeah, I get a new diagnosis every 10 years. 20 anxiety, 30 ADHD, 40 PTSD. Collecting all the wrong letters. None of the good ones, no MBA, no PhD. Just using a lot of THC. That's how I cope with all this shit. That and shame. But yeah, I even got diagnosed with Asperger's once. Yeah, this doctor had me take a test, and he's like, you're right on the bubble for this, but you got so much other shit going on, we're gonna table it for now. And that was 20 years ago, so fuck me. And in the meantime, I don't know if you're aware of this, but they removed Asperger's from the diagnostic manual. Does anybody know why? The dude was a fucking Nazi. Dr. Asperger was a Nazi. Fuck Asperger's. This kid's running around like, I'm an Asperger's kid. It's like, no, you're not. You don't want to know what happened to those kids. And it's like, so what? So what? You're on the spectrum. Whoop-de-doo. Like most Portland comics are on the spectrum. You've seen us. You're about to see a lot of us. And it's like, so what? Can't make eye contact that well. So what? Spend thousands of dollars on WrestleMania tickets. That's between me and Vincent Kennedy McMahon Jr. I can't stop giving that asshole money. I don't know if you watch the news lately, but he's a bad man. It's very bad. It's like my Chick-fil-A. Can't stop. I really want to stop. I can't. I once was watching a commercial for WWE Fantasy Camp while I was having a manic episode. Took out a personal loan for $3,000 so I could go. Worth it. It was so rad. I got to go to Florida, to the WWE Performance Center where the wrestlers train. And as a gay man, it was worth the $3,000 right away because the first hour we just watched them work out for an hour. And one of them even bench pressed me. It was hot. It's very sexy. And there was like, so it was like me and like 8 really rich dudes and a Make-A-Wish kid. R.I.P. to that kid. It was 7 years ago, I'm sorry. So like I met my favorite wrestler, like they asked us who our favorite wrestler was and walk up the stairs and there he is, and it's Shinsuke Nakamura. He's my favorite wrestler, and he's from Japan, and he's fucking rad. And he was like, you don't look like a Make-A-Wish kid. Are you rich? And I'm like, no, I'm just a sad boy. Just sad. And he's like, when I get sad, I go surfing. I don't spend a lot of money on trips. And I'm like, that's nice, but I don't know how to surf, so here we are. Here we are. But I'm doing a lot better now. Got on those medications. Took a while, though, to figure that shit out. At one point, I was on too many, and they all had the same label. It said, do not operate heavy machinery. I thought they were talking about my grandpa's combine or tractors or some shit, but they meant cars. They just meant cars. I don't know why they don't just say that. This do not drive a car. So I may have crashed my car once, maybe 6 times. My insurance company's like, you're done, dude. You're done. You're a busboy now, not the kind that makes minimum wage. Where my TriMet people at? Yeah. So I ride the bus every day to work, to comedy shows, just to buy weed. Call them my weed adventures. I'm in search of the cheapest pre-rolls in town. Talk to me later if you want to know. I play a game when I ride the bus. I told you I already smoke a lot of weed, so I smoke a joint if I'm waiting too long. And if I'm waiting way too long, I smoke 2. That's how I end up in Gresham, not knowing how I got there. The game is getting back. I don't know if you're aware of this, but they just drug tested all the buses here. Drug tested the buses. I don't know how they did that, but they did. And 78% of the buses tested positive for fentanyl, which seems low to me. Real low. 100% tested positive for meth, which seems very accurate. But what I learned from these revelations now is that I have a drug problem. I cannot stop licking those seats. Nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom. Thank you so much. My name is Brendan.
Keep it going for Brendan Creecy, ladies and gentlemen.